So what's the smudge tool all about? Well, basically it's going to smear pixels around your image, which can be really fun for artistic effects. In this video, we're going to show you all the preferences you need to know and how to use the smudge tool. So here's our image for today, and you can download this in your course materials. Now, our smudge tool is located right here under the blur tool. Looks like a finger, and that's basically how you can think of it. It's a finger that you can kind of run through your image. Now, I do suggest having sample all layers checked up here at the top. We're going to go ahead and create a new layer, and we can smudge on our new layer. So strength has to do with how much smudging you're actually going to be doing. So let's go ahead and do a sample. Now, I chose an image that may actually benefit from the smudge tool. For instance, if you want to have your latte art look like it's kind of, coming out in some interesting shapes like this, this is basically what the smudge tool is used for. It's basically like dragging your finger through your image. And in this case, it's a pretty cool use. Now, if you're doing photo retouching or something like that, you're not going to have as much of a use. For instance, like if you just do this on a plate, something like that, yeah, that probably isn't exactly what you're looking for. Now, there are a lot of ways to manipulate pixels in your images, and if you're looking to reshape things, I recommend using the liquify tool instead of the smudge tool. And we've got a video on that as well. So the next option we're going to look at is going to be finger painting. And I'm going to create a new layer here, and we're going to turn finger painting back on. And basically, with finger painting turned on, you want to choose a foreground color that you want to affect in your image. So in this case, we'll just choose this nice magenta. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and there we go. With this finger painting turned on, you're basically just going to use the foreground color to smudge. So it's not going to be using the image pixels here so much as the foreground color. And you can use this to create art in your photos as well. It really does look like finger painting, which is really cool. Especially if you, grab a couple more colors and start having fun. You can see this isn't exactly going to help out with like photo editing really, but you can create a lot of really cool effects with this technique, which I think is a lot of fun. So you can see it really is just kind of like you're smearing things around your images. And if this is the kind of look that you're going for, then the smudge tool really is a great tool for you. So you can turn off finger painting, and then it won't use your foreground color. And then here, all you're doing literally is smudging. So you can see I can just smudge what I have existing, just kind of like drag around through it. And it looks pretty cool. But again, the actual uses for the smudge tool are relatively limited towards the more artistic side. Now, some people will use the smudge tool to make hair, like little wisps of hair and things like that. I prefer to just use a very small brush and choose a sample, choose the hair color and just make my own brush strokes as hair. But again, you can do whatever you'd like. So that's basically the smudge tool. It's relatively simple to use. You can basically push and pull pixels around. And remember, if you're looking to actually warp or transform your image, I highly recommend using the liquify tool instead, and you can check out our basic video on the liquify. Okay guys, thanks so much. I'll learn you later.